Okay, we're downloading A-Game's formula.
3, 2, 1.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. Make sure y'all come in here and hit that like button. Make sure y'all come on through and hit that like button, man. Hit the like button for me, family. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to all of the visionaries out there. Shout out to the A-Game Nation. I see everybody in the building right now. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. We're going to get into it today, man. We're going to get into it today. Shout out to my man, Sir O, in the building. Salute. Shout out to Rob Mack. Shout out to E313. Salute. Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Alex Jackson, salute. Rashawn, salute. Shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this show, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. And before we get into today's show, make sure y'all go and check out my last pre-recorded video I just premiered a couple of hours ago. Make sure y'all go and check that out because it always ties into today's show. So shout out to everybody, man. Yesterday I just decided to, take the day off and just sit back and analyze some things and reevaluate some things. And sometimes you just need that time off for that. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to Heel Zen in the building. He said, hit that join button. Shout out to you, family. Much love. He said, hit that join button, man. Make sure y'all become a member of this channel. You can easily do that by hitting the join button. And you will receive the perks of the level that you join. Once again, shout out to all of the visionaries out there. We're going to get into today's show, man. It says, Black men, new levels, bring new devils. New levels, bring new devils. Now, I know y'all probably like, why are you talking about this? It's because I did a series, and make sure y'all go and check it out. You can go to the playlist section of this channel and check out the Spiritual Warfare series. Excuse me. And when I did that series to let brothers know exactly the level of warfare that is upon Black men. Whether we want to believe it or not, It's here. It's live and it's real. And a lot of times, a lot of us brothers don't understand why we're met with so much resistance, why we're met with so much different obstacles. It just seems like for a lot of us, we can never get a break. You know, for a lot of us, it has always been, you know, hard times for a lot of us. It's always been difficult. It's always, you know, ups and downs, ups and downs. It just never seems like things don't work for a lot of us brothers, you know. And there's a lot of us out here that's unhappy, that's unfulfilled. And it is because a lot of us brothers were not taught how to deal with life. We weren't taught how to deal with life. We weren't taught how to deal with situations. And then some of us were forced to learn to deal with certain situations that you actually supposed to learn how to deal with in a specific way. And a lot of us learn how to deal with it on our own. You know, we learned how to problem solve in our own way, because a lot of us grew up with parents who they took another route when it came to solving problems and dealing with things in life. And then a lot of us brothers, we was forced to take that same approach. We was forced to basically just decide to not do what our parents done. And I know y'all probably like, why am I going through this? I'm going through this because a lot of brothers don't understand that on every level in life, you're met with some obstacles. I'm going to say that again. On every level in life, you are met with obstacles. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I know some of us may be like, well, damn, DS1, I'm not really, I'm not really doing that well in life. I'm not making a lot of money. I'm not doing this. I don't have a woman. I don't have a car. I don't have this. I don't have that. Excuse me. And I want to let you brothers know that those are just things that you have to deal with on the level that you're currently at. Don't never think that the people in life who have more than you don't have issues. Don't think that what you're going through, nobody else is currently going through or nobody else has. There's obstacles on every level that you're on in life. And a lot of, and I know some of y'all are probably like, well, I know that, but there's a lot of black men who don't know, who don't understand. This is why there's a lot of black men out here still crashing out. They're throwing their life away. They're throwing their life away, trying to chase a lifestyle that's not real, that's temporary, that's an illusion. And there's a lot of brothers that do that because they don't understand that their current situation is just that. It's just their current situation. It's not their situation that's going to be forever. And it's hard for a lot of us brothers to understand that they're going to get out of that situation because they've been in a situation for so long that opportunities, they look slim to none. They look slim to none. And I know a lot of us, we don't have anyone there to tell us these types of things. You are just going through the issues that you're going through on the level that you're at. Don't ever think that when you begin to grow, that you're not going to experience more obstacles. Now, what are these obstacles? These obstacles can not only be situations, but they could be people. They can be people. You see? This is why I dropped the video yesterday where I told black men, you got to learn how to cut your losses. You see? See, when you understand that you have to do that, that's when you begin to understand that on every level there's obstacles. And when you begin to grow, there's going to be more obstacles. You're going to be met with another level of resistance. And I want to let brothers know this is not just for you. All of us go through this. All of us go through this in life. This is what life is about. Because you have to understand new levels bring new devils. New levels bring a new level of an obstacle. So when you start growing, you're going to receive more opposition. You're gonna have people, places, and things that no longer supports you, that no longer serves you, because you're no longer on that level. You're no longer on that level. And when you start to move up in life, in whatever that you want to do, you're going to leave people behind. You're going to leave people behind. And black man, you can't hesitate to do that. You cannot hesitate to do that. Because if you do, then you're basically telling yourself that you're not ready to go to the next level. You're not willing to do what's necessary to go to the next level. And you have to understand, when you move up to those next levels, people are not going to like that. People are going to have a problem with that. It's just like at work. A lot of us brothers know, you get a promotion at work, the homeboys that you used to talk to, they may not like you no more. They may not like you no more. They might not talk to you at lunch no more because you got a promotion. The first thing they're going to think is, oh, he think he better than us. Oh, who he think he is. This is what happens. It's because you got to understand, new levels bring new devils. You got to understand that, brothers. Don't be afraid to grow. And understand that everybody not going to like your growth. Everybody's not going to support your growth. Understand this. Understand this. But you have to stand firm on what got you here. See, never abort the mission. Don't ever forget why you're here, why you're doing what you're doing, brothers. You see? See, as long as you understand that, hey, this is just what I'm doing and I'm standing firm on it. You have to understand that you're gonna be met with a level of opposition that you may have never met with. You've never been met with before. You may receive a level of hatred that you never received before. You may not understand it. You may be sitting back like, damn, what is this about? Why am I being met with this level of hatred, this level of jealousy? What's the problem? And then you got to sit back and you got to think, brother, the hatred comes from your growth. You're not the same person. And people see it just like you see it and you feel it. Other people do. Other people hear it. Other people see it. And for a lot of us brothers, a lot of people that look like me and you don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you move up. You see? Because if you move up, now it's something wrong now. It's something wrong. See, you have to understand that when you dealing with this lost value system, when you're dealing with this lost value system and people that deal with this lost value system, they want to pigeonhole you to that level of living. Understand this. See, this is why when you leave the hood, for the most part, a lot of dudes can never come back. It's because the people there want you to remain pigeonholed to this. Because that is what they are held and bound by, the lost value system. And in the lost value system, you can't grow. You can't begin to start growing into who it is you really want to be. You can't start touching the people that your voice and your message is supposed to touch. Once you start doing that, you become a problem. You become a problem. You become a thorn in the side of some people. What you begin to say begins to do what? Rub people the wrong way. Everything you do, everything you say, it just rubs people the wrong way for some reason. It's because of your growth, black man. It's because of your growth. If you was the same old dude, nobody would have a problem with what you're saying. Nobody would have a problem with what you're saying. But once what you say begins to touch people that other people are not touching, now it's like, okay, hold on. Why is people listening to this man? What is he saying that these people want to hear? You see? Why do people constantly come to listen to that man? You have to understand exactly what this is about, brothers. And lately, why I've been speaking on the importance of our voice and the way we use it. You see? And I've been speaking about this because brothers got to understand that when your influence grows, so does the hatred. When the love grows, so does the hatred. That's how it works. That's how it works. And a lot of us brothers, we don't know how to accept it. But that's just what it is. New levels bring new devils. That's just what this is. That's what this is about. On every level in life, you're going to have obstacles. You're going to be met with people, places, and things that just don't seem to mesh well with you. But as a man, you got to know how to deal with it. You have to know how to deal with it. You have to know how to deal with these situations. You have to know how to deal with these people and understand exactly what they are. They're just obstacles. They're just things that's in the road trying to stop you from getting to where you want to go. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's really not that personal. See, brothers, when you begin to value yourself, when you begin to value yourself, you begin to understand why, or you begin to see why certain things happen in your life. You begin to see like, oh, okay, well, this is why I deal with this. This is why I deal with that. See, because at one point, I always wondered why I'm always met with a level of competition with people that's supposedly my friends. Why am I met with a level of competitive hatred, jealous, envy type of spirit? Why do I always come across people who want to prove they better than me? Who want to sabotage me? Why is this? See, I never could understand this. And see, when you deal with these types of things, black man, it's because of who you are and who people know you really are. This is why people do it. This is why. Because not only do they know who you are, they know who you have the potential to become. They know who you have the potential to become. And that scares a lot of people. Understand that, black man. That scares a lot of people. That scares people. Some people are not built to see certain people on a certain level. It scares the hell out of them. It scares the hell out of them. This is why you're met with the level of opposition that you're met with. We got to make sure that dude never get put on. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I know y'all been around people like that. Where people try their best to suppress you. Try their best to not support you. Don't want to let everybody know that they stand behind you. They don't want to show that. Because if they show that, then that shows that you actually stand with somebody who's growing that people don't like. Everybody not going to like your glow up, black man. They're not going to like when you blow up. They're not. And don't expect everyone to support it. Don't expect everyone to support it. Because at the end of the day, who really want to see black men successful? Who? If it's not us first. Who really don't want to see black men succeed if it's not us first? Who are the ones who oppose to black success more than black men? Don't you see it all the time? You see it all the time. You get more hate than, hey, I congratulate you. You'll get a dude hating on you before actually congratulating you. They find ways to critique you instead of to support you. See, brothers, you're going to have to go through this type of stuff on every level. Don't think because you broke, you don't have nothing, you don't have access to certain things, right? Don't think people are not going to hate on you. Don't think that. Don't think that. Don't think that. Don't think, oh, well, why would somebody hate on me? I don't got nothing. Why do you think it's called hating on you? They're not hating on what you got, they hating on you. See, black man, that's why I speak on spiritual value. Because that's what actually people don't like about black men. Our character, the type of men that we are, how we deal with things. That's where the hating comes in. They don't like you. They don't like you. When you at work and your co-workers always telling on you, brown nosing, reporting you to the boss, that's because they don't like you. They're threatened by your presence. This has nothing to do with what you got. Has nothing to do with materialistic stuff. This has something to do with who you are as a man, brother. A lot of people cannot accept who you are and how you deal with things. That's a problem for a lot of people. And you got to understand, the further you move up in life, you're going to encounter people like that on every level. On every level. When you start making $10,000 a month, you're going to be met with people who don't like that. When you start making $20,000 a month, it's going to be the same thing. New levels bring new devils. New levels bring new devils because they don't want you to grow. You see, they don't want you to grow. And when people say they don't want you to grow, it means they don't want you to grow into who you supposed to be. Not who you currently are, because who you currently are is not who you supposed to be. As long as you alive, you are still striving to become who it is you want to become. So you're going to be met with opposition with that. No one likes to see black men grow. Why is that? Because we follow a system that is anti-black male progression. It is anti-black male progression. It tells black men that at the end of the day, you're going to be left with nothing. And you're going to be left simply with nothing because you don't value yourself. You don't understand that you're the prize. See, I know a lot of us like to say that I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. You know how you show you're the prize? How you value yourself. How you value yourself. How you treat people. How you talk to people. You see? You're the prize because you value yourself, black man. Not you're the prize like some chick won you at the goddamn county fair. No, you're the prize because you actually understand who you are as a black man and you operate that way. You operate that way. You are self-assured. Nobody could tell you who you are. Nobody could tell you who you're not. Nobody can tell you who you're supposed to become. You know that. You live that. You see? That's what shows you're the prize. How you treat yourself. You don't just tell people you're the prize, but then you allow yourself to be treated like shit. You see? Because how you allow people to treat you is how you treat yourself. So you can't say you're the prize, but then you let people treat you like shit. No, you got to treat yourself as if you're the prize, meaning you got to protect yourself. You got to defend yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand on your square. And you can't be moved off of it. Why? Because you stand on what you believe and what you know. What's working for you. You see? And see, the lost value system don't create black men like that. The lost value system are against men who think that way, who feel that way about themselves. And the people who practice the lost value system are against men who are like that. They're against men who are like that. They will not stand with them. Why? Why? Because they're not going to stand with you as long as you're growing. You see? Because the black man can't define his own reality. See, the black man is not allowed to do this. The black man is not able to stand up for what he believes in. He can't do that. A black man has to be told what to do, where to go, what to say, how to stand, when not to stand. You see? You see? You see the obstacles black men deal with every day? The mental struggle? How do we have to define ourselves as men and then turn around and be pigeonholed to someone else's perspectives about you? and then have to turn around and allow someone else to direct our lives. Think about this. Think about this. See, Black men are not allowed to freely think. We have to think within the confines of the lost value system. See, once you go out of those confines and you begin to focus on yourself, to focus on your health, to focus on your family, and you stand on that and you moving toward that, you're going to be met with opposition. You're going to be met with opposition because that is what Black men supposed to be doing. Their education, your profession, your mobility, all of those things are used so your family can live a prosperous life. But in the lost value system, your profession is not for that. In the lost value system, your leisure is not for that. Your mobility is not for that. All of those things are for partying and bullshitting. It's not for progression. It's not. And when you are a man that's about that and you standing on that, you're going to be met with opposition. Somebody going to not like you. Somebody's not going to like you. Somebody's going to have something to say about you. Somebody's going to want to question what you do and what you say because you're not following the crowd. You're no longer doing the things that the people on that level do. You're not doing that anymore. So now you're going to be met with opposition. Man, who this dude think he is? Oh, this dude think he better than us now because he got a promotion. Oh, because he got a new job. Y'all brothers know exactly what I'm talking about. And a lot of y'all are probably going to be like, damn, I was wondering what that was about. It's just people trying to keep you from your goals, man. That's what it boils down to. People trying to keep you away from the finish line. See, it's not just the places, it's the people in those places. It's not the people, it's the places too. And you can't take those people, you cannot take that mindset and that attitude with you. You cannot take it with you. And the reason why you can't take it with you is one, those people and that attitude is not beneficial because the people that's on that next level, they don't deal with those people with those mentalities. They don't. So not only will it not be beneficial, but those same people are not even ready to be on that next level. And I know some of y'all are probably like, wow, what you mean, DS1? Let me break it down. The reason why you receive the pushback that you receive is because those people that's giving you the pushback, they don't want to see you go. Because what that does is that then tells them that they're stuck at the level that they're stuck at. You see? And a lot of black men have a problem with seeing other black men prosper. See? It's like, how did he get picked before me? What makes him better than me? That's what happens. And do you know this is why a lot of black men always end up going back to what they were used to? They go back to what they were used to. They go back to just staying on the same level because they don't know how to deal with the blowback from growth. They don't know how to deal with it. And then some people, some brothers just rather not deal with it. So they get comfortable and they get complacent. When you got to understand, man, new levels bring new devils, brothers. Don't ever think that when you become a CEO, when you become a high level manager and whatever you want to do professionally, you're going to be met with opposition. You're going to have people who don't like you. Just like you have people who don't like you now, and you make whatever you make a year, when it grows, you're going to have people that not like you on that level. Then when it grows more, you're going to have people who not going to like you on that level. New levels bring new devils. You see, opposition is always going to be present. That's just how life is. So do not allow the oppositions that you're currently dealing with to stop you from doing what you're doing and saying what you're saying. Because what you've been doing and what you've been saying has gotten you this far. Understand that, brothers. And just know, when you get to the next level, it's going to be something else. It's always going to be something. And it's sad that on every level, we're going to see a face that look like me and you. But this is why I say we got to heal, black man. So we could stop being an obstructionist for the next black man. Stop getting in other black men's way. Move out the way. You see? Move out of the way. Don't stand in the way of what he's trying to do. Move out of his way. You see? But a lot of black men, we don't understand that concept because we don't even understand the concept of unity. You see? See, the last thing I ever want to do is to hold a black man back. It's to stop him from moving. That's the last thing any black man should want to do. But brothers, you're going to be met with this level of opposition. And all I can tell you is, man, is stand firm on what you know and what you've been doing. Because this is not going to be the first and not the last time that you're met with this level of opposition in life. The bigger your tax bracket becomes, the bigger the devils. Let me say that again. The bigger your tax bracket becomes, the bigger the devils. You see? If you're doing this YouTube thing, the bigger your platform grows, the more hate you're gonna receive. You're going to receive hate because it's about growth. It's about growth, man. And you got to understand that everybody's not happy when the black man actually is successful. Everyone's not happy. Nobody's going to be happy with you all the time, brothers. But that should not stop you. That should actually make you go harder. You heard what 50 Cent said in the song Hustler's Ambition? He used the hate to fuel him. It fuels him. It fuels his ambition. It makes him go harder. It makes him become more creative. It made him stay harder and go harder in the studio. It made him stay up later at night. I'm going to stay in the studio longer. I'm going to keep dropping hits. I'm going to keep putting those numbers up. Because this is what I do. That's what 50 was saying. I'm going to prove all the haters wrong. I'm going to prove why you're wasting your time even hating on me. That's what 50 was saying. I'm going to show y'all why you're wasting your time being a hater. Hating on me is a waste of your time. Praying on my downfall is a waste of your time. Because I'm going to win. I'm built to win. I'm built to win because I'm built to last. You see? You see, brothers? And when you're built to last, it's because you understand the importance of internal value. That determination, that discipline, that ambition all comes from here. It all comes from here. That's where it comes from. That drive comes from inside of you, brother. You see? See? And that's why they're going to hate on you. They're going to be against your growth, your blow up. They're going to be against it because they know your capabilities. They see the potential. And the last thing they want to happen is for you to just get that one time and it just blow up. You see, that's all it took for 50. It took 50 to blow up one time. But look how many years he stayed down. Because it's called the knowledge of oneself. That's what it's called. It's called believing in yourself. You see, if you don't believe in yourself, you can't have ambition. If you don't believe in yourself, you cannot have determination. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't know that you're going to win in the end, if you don't see yourself in that light, black man, you're going to lose because you're going to fall victim to this. You're going to fall victim to this. See, because this is always at play for us to participate in. This is the system for the men who don't believe in themselves, who don't know that they were born to win, because you a black man. You a born winner. You're not a loser. You a born winner. You just got to tap into that spirit. You see? You can't easily be shaken up and moved around off of what you stand on. And sometimes, brothers, you got to stand on what you stand on alone. See, sometimes people are not going to be there to stand with you. You got to stand alone. Got to stand alone. Because everybody can't come with you to that next level. Everybody can't come. Because everybody's not built to be there. Everybody's not built to be there. And then some people will just have no reason to be there. They serve no purpose. You see? So don't be pigeonholed by somebody else's opinion about you. What they think you should be. Don't be held to that. Because if you're held to other people's standards, what are the standards that you have for yourself? What do you stand on for yourself? My bad, I was muted. But what do you stand for yourself? Everybody's not going to always be there. But are you going to stand on what you stand on when nobody's around? See, all of this stuff is just a test of your willpower. Are you built to be the person you say you want to be? So you're going to be met with adversities. What are some of these adversities we're going to be met with? The loss of certain friends, the loss of friendships, the loss of family members, the loss of intimate relationships. See, if you want to get to that finish line, black man, if you want to get to that next level, right? You have to be willing to accept that you're going to lose those things. You're going to lose those people. It's a hard pill to swallow, but that's what it is. You have to accept that you might lose your wife. You might lose your friends. You might not be friends with your colleagues no more. You know why? Because you're going to another level. You moving up. You're not going to stay where you are. That's not what you work for. That's not why you get up and do what you do every day. You don't do that to stay at the same level. You don't do that to stay at the same level with the same people doing the same shit. That's not what life is about. That's not what life is about. It's not about you celebrating with the same people your whole life. It's not what it's about. It's not. And black man, we have to stop being afraid to embark on these new levels, to meet these new people, to have this new attitude. We can't be afraid of this because this is life. This is life. This is not your video game. This is life. And if life is about progress, ask yourself, are you really progressing? Are you really progressing? Ask yourself that. Are you really progressing if you're still around the same people? If you've been doing the same thing for 5 years, but you're dealing with the same people, how have you grown? Huh? I'm pretty sure if I'm on the same job for 5 years, I'm going to be sitting amongst people in a higher rank. My position will change. That's the purpose of working. The purpose of working is for you to grow. It's for you to actually see some results. You see? You see? But see, a lot of us brothers, we practice the lost value system. So a lot of us just goddamn work to pay bills. We just working to pay bills. That's what we doing. We're not working to actually progress in life. We're not working toward nothing. That's why it's called work. We've let the lost value system tell our minds, hey man, you just working to pay your bills. That's why we never get anywhere. We're not trying to embark on new levels in our life because we want to still deal with the same people, have the same conversations, deal with the same type of women. You see? This is why nothing's being built as a collective by Black men. Because we don't want to understand the concept of new levels. You have to begin to move past who and what you once were. If we're talking about personal development, growth, we have to see it in our life. You have to display it in real time. And it's not just with the things that you have, but the people you're around. It has to show there. If you're growing, that means the level of people you're around has grown. You see? It's like that on every level. It's just like that in the streets. When you move up in the streets, you meet new levels of people. The dude that's on the block, that's the pusher, he's not the connect. How you ever gonna meet the connect if you always a pusher on the block? How you gonna meet the connect? How? How? It's the same thing. It's the same thing at work, at your job. You're not going to become a supervisor if you don't do the things that you have to do to become a supervisor. And when you become a supervisor, guess what? You don't do what you used to do when you was a regular floor employee. You're a supervisor now. Your responsibilities are different. You are held accountable on a higher level now. And don't think that those dudes that you used to hang out with at work, that you used to cut the boxes up with, but now you're telling them that they have to cut the boxes and you're watching them cut the boxes, don't think they're not going to have a level of hatred for you. Because guess what? They couldn't level up with you. They couldn't level up with you. So understand that guess what? They're not going to congratulate you. They're not going to make you feel good for blowing up, for growing. Yeah, this is my man. He the supervisor now. It's like, oh, this Negro the supervisor now, you can't tell him nothing. You know, dudes start making more money, you can't tell them nothing. You're gonna hear that from your dudes that used to be cool with you. Those used to be your mans. Those used to be your mans when y'all all was stock boys. When y'all all used to come in at 10 at night and stock the shelves. But you don't do that no more. You don't come in at 10 at night and stock the shelves. Now you come in at 12 and you telling them what to do. See, they don't know how to deal with that. They don't know how to deal with that. New levels bring new devils. And don't ever allow these new devils to stop you from going where you want to go. Remember, brothers, you have a plan. You have a plan. You ready for this. You built for this. So you can't let these people and places and things hold you back. Because on the next level, you're going to be met with the same thing. When you move from that level, you're going to be met with some more. Don't never let nobody stop you from living life. And I say that in all seriousness, brothers. Don't never let nobody stop you from getting to where you want to go. And don't never apologize for being the way that you are. You see? Because the people who want you to apologize for who you are the people who can't accept who you are. And if they can't accept who you are, that means they can't accept your growth. They can't accept where you're going. And if they can't accept those two things, who you are and where you're going, they're not meant to go with you. And you have to leave them behind. And you have to do that unapologetically. Don't hold no punches. Don't spare no feelings. Because they not holding no punches when they trying to hold your ass back. When they trying to keep you in the mud. They don't hold no punches with that. So be unapologetic about your success, about your growth. Don't play about it. Stand on what you stand on. Especially if it's the truth. Don't be afraid. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way you're going to win. The championship spirit. Black men have to begin to tap into that again. That championship spirit. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. That spirit. Where he not going to let nothing stop him. That Michael Jordan game with the flu type of spirit. We got to tap back into that, black men. Nothing's going to stop me. No matter what you say, no matter what you throw at me, it's not going to stop me. Because I'm DS1. I'm determined for success. I'm destined for success. I'm a determined, successful one. I'm built for this. See, don't be afraid to tell yourself this every goddamn day, black man. Don't be afraid to look yourself in the goddamn mirror and say, I'm built for this shit. I'm built for this. So throw all the shit you want to throw. I'm built for this. I was born to be built for this shit. I didn't go through what I went through as a child to not be ready for success and whatever that shit got to throw at me. You see, my struggle is only a part of my success story. Your struggle, black man, is only a part of your success story. Your struggle is only part of the formula that made you the black man that you are right now. And don't let no goofy shit kill that spirit in you. You a champion. You a champion. Our history tells us this. The hell is a little obstacles and a little hee and ha supposed to do to me? What that's supposed to do to me? What that's supposed to do to me? You know where I come from? What that's supposed to do to me? Do you know who I come from? What is that supposed to do to me? Huh? Y'all just devils that's on this level. And I'm ready to deal with any devil on any level. Because I understand what this is about. Black man, you better be ready to play this game. You better be ready to play this game. You better be ready to die about it too. You hear me? You better be ready to die about it too. Because this game that we call life as a black man, you better be ready to die. You better not be afraid to die for what you believe in, black man, because they'll kill you for it. They'll kill you for it. Understand who you are. Understand what you signed up for. When you talking this type of shit, understand what you signed up for. You're not a part of the peanut gallery. New levels bring new devils. Are you ready? Don't tell me you want to be successful and you ain't ready to deal with all the shit that come along with it. Because this is what comes with it. This is what comes with it. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout out to everybody, man. Before we get up out of here, I want to say rest in peace to Malcolm X's daughter, Malika Shabazz. I just found out that she was found dead in her New York City apartment. I might do a video about this, but I definitely want to say rest in peace to that sister. It's just it's just another proof, man. After all these years, Malcolm been dead. As soon as they find his killers, something happened to his daughter. That's ironic, man. But it just shows you Show you what we got to deal with as black men, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you like and share today's show. If you enjoyed today's show, make sure you donate to the show. Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV. It's Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV is where you can go. I appreciate all the love and the support. If you hit the Cash App, if you hit the Super Chat, I appreciate it. All of the likes, all of the shares. Much love to everybody. Shout out to all of the visionaries that's in the building. Shout out to all the mods for holding it down in the chat room. Much love, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Shout out to the A Game Nation. Make sure you get down in the description box and join this A Game lifestyle, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
This is A-Game, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then bring your A-Game. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.